I am Abraham Lincoln. I was born on February 12th, 1809, in a small one-room log cabin on the Kentucky frontier. My childhood was marked by hard work, limited schooling, and deep loss. My mother, Nancy Hanks Lincoln, died when I was just 9 years old, and my family moved from Kentucky to Indiana seeking better land and opportunity. Despite having only brief periods of formal education, I taught myself to read by borrowing books and studying by firelight after long days of labor. Those early years shaped me into a man who believed deeply in perseverance, self-education, and the promise that even the humblest beginnings could lead to great things. As a young man, I worked as a shopkeeper, a riverboat laborer, a postmaster, and eventually a lawyer in Illinois. I rose in politics through the Whig Party before joining the newly formed Republican Party, where my opposition to the spread of slavery brought me national attention, especially after my debates with Stephen Douglas in 1858. In 1860, I was elected the 16th President of the United States. Soon after my election, Southern states began to secede, and I found myself leading a divided nation into what would become the Civil War. My goal was clear: preserve the Union. Over time, it also became essential to end slavery, which I signaled with the Emancipation Proclamation and ultimately the push for the 13th Amendment. The years of war were heavy with grief and responsibility. I guided the Union through its darkest crisis, making difficult decisions to save our nation and move it toward a future of freedom. Just as victory and reunification came into sight, my life was cut short when I was assassinated at Ford's Theater on April 14, 1865. I did not live to see the full healing of the country, but I hoped my efforts helped create a more perfect union. My journey, from frontier boy to president, stands as a reminder that courage, conviction, and compassion can shape the destiny of a nation.